retreat is success, perseverance furthers. That's ridiculous.
Roger, are you all right?
What are you doing here?
I came to see how you were doing.
I'm doing fine. I'm also very busy.
Oh, dear. Then you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Fletcher's quit the Journal. He's gone off somewhere.
Hey, he's your problem now, honey, not mine.
And Holly's gone off after him.
What the hell do you want?
Dad, I've got another bite.
Go home, Holly!
I won't leave until we talk.
I have nothing to say to you.
Fletcher!
Except close the door, you're letting the cold air.
I lost the fish.
Oh, dang, I'm sorry.
I tramped through so much snow to get up here. I suppose that was the easy part,
This is your problem. See, the guy's not too lively anymore. The cold must have gotten to him.
It wasn't easy to find this place.
That was the idea.
Dad, look, I can hike back to the camp store and get some more bait.
You stay put, and you stamp your feet.
What?
Unless you want to get frostbite, move your feet around. Right out the door would be a good
I
idea.
am not leaving until I say what I've come here to say.
You can warm your hands over here right before you leave.
Fletcher, stop fishing. I am trying to say something to you.
This is my shack. This is my pole. I don't have to listen to anybody if I don't want to.
Why did you quit the Journal? To come ice fishing? I don't think
I'm
so.
going to write my novel.
Oh, wonderful. I think that's great if you do. But you didn't leave the thing you love more than anything else in the world other than your son to... You left because of me, because of us.
How many different ways do I have to say this? There is no us.
There certainly is. Maybe we didn't ask for it, maybe we didn't want it to happen, but it happened. And maybe we started out arguing about headlines, but we ended up right on top of it.
You had a good idea about getting some bait up at the camp shack, so why don't you see that, please, all right?
Sure, Dad.
Thanks a lot. Take your time. Get some hot chocolate or whatever you want.
All right.
Okay, thanks. And be careful. You got some hell of a nerve, you know that?
I'm sorry, I didn't really mean that.
Well, maybe you didn't, but you just reminded me. You don't think of anybody but yourself.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is. You grandstand. You love to be dramatic at the expense of everybody else around you. Well, you know what? I want to tell you something. I don't want to hear a rehash of what happened to us on that desk. I don't want to hear anything about what happened between the supposed us, because whatever happened between us had nothing to do with me. Because from that first night until this moment right now, for you, it has to do with one person and one person only, and that person is Roger Thorpe.
Did you hear what I said, Roger? Holly's gone after him.
I hope they'll be very happy. On your way out, could you ask Jilly to come in?
I would, but I'm not going anywhere.
Ask Jilly to come in, please. Well, you sure are a regular ferret, aren't you? What did you do, hire a private investigator?
Don't be silly. All I did was hear that Fletcher had left town, gone out of town. Holly followed shortly after. Hardly a coincidence, don't you think? Well, I do wonder where they're gone.
Well, what's done is done. Don't you think it's healthier just to let go?
Oh, Roger, please. You've never let go of anything you wanted in your life, not willingly. Tell her to come back later. I'm not finished with you.
It's all right, Jilly. Come right on in. We weren't discussing anything important.
News gets soft ratings when we do soft features. Go figure. 2 quarters ago, they love this stuff. But I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I won't. What is this?
Diet and exercise segment. Go figure again.
In the AM, it's great shares.
Amazing, isn't it? I would definitely leave that right where it is.
I will do.
All right, now, Judy has control of everything else, so I guess that's it.
Okay, listen, Jilly. I still don't understand your timing on this L.A. thing.
What don't you understand, Roger?
You just won the media award for individual reporting. Why go out there now?
Now is when they asked me.
Do you feel unappreciated here?
Well, since you asked, Roger, yes, I do feel a little unappreciated. We all know that I'm never going to have any real power here at WSPR, so I might as well investigate this L.A. thing.
That's not true. You could have the same thing right here.
L.A. is interested in me. I owe it to myself to check it out.
You have a great television presence. La La Land will just redo you from top to bottom, make you into some sort of pseudo-news bimbo and just give you fluff pieces. You'll hate it.
Or they could give me hard news to cover and turn me into the next Barbara Walters.
Okay, what about Sid?
Roger, that's my business.
Ambition has a way of wrecking lives. If you care about somebody, don't let anything or anybody mess it up.
I will keep that in mind. But this is just an interview. I owe it to myself to go out there, look it in the eyes, and see how I feel about it.
All right.
Well, she's right about that. One does have to go after what one wants in this life.
Are you still here?
Yes. Didn't you just enjoy making me wait on that little performance? And who do you think you're kidding with? This ambition can ruin your life. Jilly knows you don't give a damn about her, and so do I. So you were talking about you and Holly, right?
As I said, I'm busy.
As I said, I'm not. I'm not buying into any of this calm, cool, collected demeanor of yours either, because inside, Roger, I know you are just seething.
You're suffering from an acute case of projection, you know that?
Just kills you that Holly's run off after Fletcher, doesn't it? But you're going to make him pay for it, not her. Aren't you, Roger?
Well, I'm going to say what I came up here to say, so you better listen, because I will never say it again. You were right and I was wrong.
Well, how about that? Wrong about what?
About us. About the elephants that you said were in the room with us. We had to shoot. And we tried to shoot and didn't stay shot.
Maybe I should have used bigger bullets.
Please don't make jokes.
Hey, you know what? This is not funny to me.
I know that you were trying to get through to me, and I just couldn't. I didn't want to feel those feelings, so I just kept fighting them as hard as I could. But the night of the awards dinner, I realized that there was something, some spark of something between us. And when I heard you and Roger out on the terrace, that's when I knew it.
You realized that you cared because big, bad old Roger laughed in my face when he found out that we'd been lovers?
Well, you stood up to somebody who wanted to kill you, and you were so brave and didn't back down.
Oh, well, that was just a guy thing. You know how that is.
Well, you told Roger that you loved me. Did you mean it? Do you? And when I heard you say that, it was as if someone had reached out and offered me something so simple and not complicated, not at all doomed. That's why I came here, to tell you that I want out of this cycle that I've had going on with Roger for as long as I can remember. I told him that it was over. And I meant it. Why are you laughing?
Among other things? The timing.
Why?
It's too late.
Why is it too late?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, how shall I put this, Scarlett? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
How dare you? I mean,
Stop it! Knock that off!
I'm telling you how
hurts.
you used this second-rate, used macho piece of pseudo-literary
So
garbage.
what? And what's so pseudo about Rhett Butler?
Because it's Hollywood. Can't you blow me off in your own words?
Hey, what's the trouble?
All right, Roger. I'm leaving. Just as soon as you tell me what kind of revenge you have planned for Fletcher.
Hey,
And how you plan to get Holly back.
Alice, I hate to disappoint you, but I promise you, I'm not planning anything.
Really, you promise? Since when do I believe anything you promise?
Face it, we blew it. We each drove away the person we most cared about.
And we can get them back.
Holly has told me it's over. Now, if she and Fletcher have something good going, who am I to stand in their way?
That's it. You're just going to throw in the towel like that. After all these years, You're going to let this disaster just happen?
Nothing's going on.
Well, I heard yelling in here like there was a fight going.
Yeah, well, she was trying to kill me.
I was.
Hey!
He's just... he's such a kidder. We're old friends. You know, we were just sort of having an affectionate tussle. It's fine. We're fine.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if I were you folks, I'd head out pretty soon. There's a bad storm coming in from the west.
My son.
Oh, he's just outside. You want me to send him in?
No, it's all right. Thanks a lot. I'll take care of him. Thank you. All right, that's it. Pack it in, get out. A storm is moving in here.
Will you ever say anything to me but go away?
Well, all right. Me quoting from Gone with the Wind? That was low. You were right about that.
I'm always right. But maybe you could be good for me. I mean, sooner or later with Roger, everything always goes bad. And maybe it would be different with us. No? I mean, we fight at the Journal all the time, but we fight about normal things, about good things. Don't you think it'd be worth a try? I don't know what I am doing here. I don't know what I am saying or what I... Of all my wildest and craziest days, I could never dream this one up. But I think that I could be falling in love with you. Did you hear what I said? That I think I'm falling in love with you? I don't know, maybe we don't have any kind of chance, but... You want to give it a try?
No. She looks pretty, but she kills.
What?
I must be out of my mind. It's always going to be you and Roger.
No, I don't want. That's over.
No, it's never going to be over. You and Roger are like a force of nature.
I don't want to be.
You see, that's not the point. It just is. In your heart, deep down, it's Roger.
This is so crazy. I mean, you're the one who told me I shouldn't be with him, that he was poison for me, that you were much better for me. I was just too stubborn to
I
hear
didn't
it.
say stubborn. I said addicted.
Well, then I kicked the habit.
Okay, so how many times does this make now? 5 times? 10 times?
I don't want to be with Roger. I don't want him in my life.
You know what? I actually believe you. I just don't think you can do it.
Thanks a heap.
All right. Let's just project this thing, okay? Let's say we do get together. Let's say we do try to have a relationship and we really work hard at it. So how long do we last? We last a month? Or a year, maybe. I don't know. But you know what's going to happen? The old pattern is going to set in. Roger's going to call and you're going to go running. And I don't want to be left standing there with my heart torn out, understand?
And you do love me.
I'm getting on with my life, Alex, and I suggest that you do the same. Put the past behind you. Make a fresh start. Life is too short.
You mean you're just giving up? What? Letting Fletcher take the love of your life?
When the power of dark is ascending, the light retreats to security so that the dark cannot encroach upon it.
Yes, in this case. Withdrawal is absolutely proper in order not to exhaust one's resources.
I forgot. That year you spent in the Far East attempting to attain serenity. What a laugh.
And stop being so damn patronizing.
Oh. Hey, maybe it's just harder for a woman to let go of a lost love, you think?
You've got to be kidding.
Roger, I am off to pack, but I will be in the morning, and you have a long-distance phone call waiting for you on my line. They transfer it to me.
Must ask you to leave, Alex. This is a call I have to take.
All right, Roger. Bye-bye. I don't buy one bloody word you said. Because you never give up. And neither do I.
I've been expecting your call. What do you have for me?
Subject arrived wilderness area with his son 0900 day before yesterday. The subject and his son are occupying a shed known to be used for ice fishing. This is their confirmed activity as proved by their occasional sorties to purchase...
Get on with it.
Yes, sir. Woman arrived wilderness area 2 hours ago. Joined subject in the ice fishing hut and is still there.
You mean they're both there right now?
The truth is, I want nothing more than to take you in my arms and hold you there for the rest of my life. But it's useless.
Why?
first moment that you and Roger met, he's owned your soul.
Nobody owns me or any part of me.
Oh, I know you want to believe that. And I know you think you're trying to break away. And you may even pull it off. I hope you do. But leave me out of it, please. This is between you and Roger. I wish you well.
I got 3.
Hey, that's a good boy. But our guest was just leaving.
Thank you, Ben. I think you're wrong, and I'm going to prove you wrong. Bye, Ben.
You report everything to me. Every move, every sound. Damn them. Damn them both.
Oh, good morning, honey. I certainly hope that you're hungry because I've made this huge breakfast. We're going to have lemon currant muffins. We're going to have omelets, bacon, the whole works.
What happened to the coffee and the all-in-one vitamin?
Wait, you can... Dinah.
Oh, is this all for her? I mean, this is all for Dinah?
Not necessarily. I had a little yen for some lemon currant muffins.
Oh, baby. You know, your daughter barely even eats breakfast unless you count the cake and pie benches in the wee hours of the morning.
She's darn well going to eat this breakfast. You know how hard it is to zest a lemon? It's hard.
Did I hear someone mention breakfast? Are you making it, Daddy?
Oh, honey.
Star, fantastic.
Good.
Daddy, those croissants tasted like they came straight from Lamar.
They were light and airy, weren't they?
Delicious.
Hey, you defrosted them perfectly, Russ.
And the omelet was heaven. Those mushrooms were chanterelles, yes?
Oh, very good. And the cheese was raclette.
Oh, you are a fabulous chef, Daddy. Fabulous.
Thank you, honey. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So, Dinah, how's school? Did you get the courses that you wanted?
Yeah.
Really? What are they?
My courses?
Probably a little more French, right?
French history, linguistics, comp lit. The drama is my favorite.
I bet it is. Oh, by the way, did you get your return flight confirmed? Return break must be almost over, right?
Yeah, it's all set.
Oh, hey, ladies, no.
thanks.
This is my breakfast. I will take care of this. Pardon me.
You're so sweet, Daddy. Oh, Blake, do me a favor and bring me back one of those divine muffins. What are you doing?
Listen, honey, if you want another muffin, you can just damn well get it yourself.
How thoughtless of me. Here, I'll just take this into the kitchen and wash it out.
Oh, thank you, honey. She's helping.
$900 phone bill. $900. Dinah? Dinah!
Oh, whoops.
Oh, oops, doesn't even come close to describing this.
Excuse me, I have to go get changed.
Not so fast.
Blake, what's going on?
Oh, we're just gonna discuss this little phone bill of Mademoiselle.
Ah, Daddy, it looks like somebody got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
No, there is no right side since you came to live with us, Dinah.
Blake, what's with the attitude? Dinah hasn't done anything to you.
Anything? She hasn't done anything? I'll tell you what she's done, Ross. She has conned and lied to us every single minute of every day since she's gotten here, and I can prove it. You want proof? I'll give you proof. I called the American University in Paris. Dinah isn't even enrolled there. Not only that, her airline ticket has no return date. All the money that you and Vanessa sent her for tuition,
She's been blowing, living the high life in gay Paris. The girl has more clothes than Donna Karen, which she leaves piled on the floor for yours truly to pick up. The fact is, I've had it, Ross.
Wow.
Okay, Blake, I want you to calm down.
Calm down, calm down. I have been calm for weeks, Ross. I've been walking around here with my mouth shut. I have blinders on, but not anymore. I have a life. I have a job, and I have a husband. And I'm not going to play parlor mate to this little brat any longer. Nor am I going to breathe any more of her secondhand smoke.
Dinah, you're not in school? Is this true?
Oh, Daddy!
Oh, honey, it's okay. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
I'm glad this came out. I'm glad that Blake went snooping into my life because I've been praying for the courage to tell you the truth. And, well, the truth is that I had to drop out of university because, well, I had a kind of a breakdown.
Oh, please.
For pity's sake, honey.
My French tutor made sexual advances.
What?
I guess you could call it sexual harassment, but it was more complicated than that.
No, sit down. Now, what do you mean, complicated? How?
I fell in love with him.
You fell in love with the man who was harassing you?
Mm-hmm. But it ended badly. He broke my heart, Dad.
Just how many broken hearts have you had, Dinah?
Blake, would you be quiet? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Okay, what happened between you and this tutor?
Well, I was young and vulnerable, and he was sophisticated, and he was very handsome.
I don't need quite so many details, honey. Just tell me what happened.
Oh. Well, he was very possessive. He wanted me to spend all of my time taking care of him, which meant I had to neglect my studies, and I did. I forgot about school completely, but he encouraged that. He didn't care that I was flunking out.
And you did flunk out?
And as soon as I did, he dumped me for another student. After that, I couldn't go back. I couldn't face him again. So, yes, sorry I dropped out.
You dropped out 2 years ago, Dinah, owing 800 francs back tuition. What have you been doing since then?
You haven't been in school for 2 years? What about those tuition checks that Vanessa and I have sent you?
I was distraught. I practically hit bottom. I'd never dealt with rejection before, and it was shattering. I became ill. I was very weak. I got pneumonia. I had to go to the hospital. The medicine bills were huge. Actually, the tuition barely even covered it. I should have stayed in the hospital even longer, you know, but I couldn't afford it. And if you don't believe me, well, you can call L'Hôpital des Invalides. That's where I was treated.
Invalid?
All right. Dinah, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me and tell me all about this?
Oh, she didn't want to take advantage of your generosity.
No, I didn't call because I wanted to die. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I never left my stuffy little garret.
Well, I guess you just got those $600 scarves and $500 shoes via mail order, huh?
Blake, please.
Go on, ridicule me if you want. I have no defense against a woman like you. Someone who knows how to scratch and claw and tear people down. All I have is the truth on my side. And after I recovered, I had to work in the Left Bank Cafe just to keep a roof over my head till I figured out what to do.
Whether to buy the diamond or the ruby.
I'm not denying that I've been extravagant, but it's not as bad as she's saying it is, Daddy. Yes, I bought that silk scarf, which was packed away in my luggage with the airline ticket. Which means that she has been rooting through my things. She's been digging around trying to find something to hurt me. Well, let me tell you something, Blake. That scarf got me through a very bad year. It was the only nice thing I had for the longest time. And yes, I know, I'm not good with money. I was raised by carnies, remember? They were my family. They didn't have a dime, and I never learned how to budget.
Oh, well, that I can believe. Exhibit A.
Blake, please, enough. You've made your point, all right? And so has Dinah. I think she's been very forthcoming.
Oh, right, and the moon is just a big hunk of blue cheese. Au revoir, which means I'm out of here.
I'm sorry, Daddy, I'm sorry.
Dinah, the one thing that troubles me is that there must be a reason why Blake thinks that you're lying about so many things.
Well, do you want me to prove it's all true?
Well...
I will if you want me to. Oh, okay. Maybe I exaggerated about some things. Is that such a crime?
Not necessarily. What did you exaggerate about?
About the hospital. About how much it cost. It didn't leave me broke. I did use some of that tuition money to live on.
I don't think that's such a horrible crime.
You know, even if I hadn't gotten sick, I wouldn't have come home.
Why not, Annie?
You and Mother are such big successes, and I couldn't admit to being a total failure.
Honey, you could never be a failure.
I've done nothing with my life, Daddy.
Come on, sweetheart. Nobody is keeping score. And you're so young, your whole life is in front of you. And if you think that your mother and I are judging you by your accomplishments, you're wrong. We love you no matter what.
Well, I think you better speak for yourself, Daddy.
Come on, do you honestly think that your mother is in any way disappointed in you?
She says she's not, but I can't help but think she wants me to be perfect all the time. I mean, I really want to prove myself to her, but I don't know how.
You know something, Vanessa can be a little distant and remote, but she's a very good woman, and she loves you very much. I know that.
Well, she couldn't be as wonderful as you are, Daddy.
Oh, for sure. Well, armed with the kisses of my beautiful daughter, I am ready to face the world.
Oh, you have to go now?
Oh, yeah, I'm a working stiff. I've got mouths to feed. Yours among them.
Well, does that mean that you won't be back before Blake gets home?
Oh, gee, honey, I really don't know. It could be.
She was so angry with me. It was like she had a rage inside of her. It scared me, Daddy.
Don't be scared. Blake just lost her temper, and I guarantee you, the first thing she'll do when she gets back, she'll apologize. Betcha. See you later, honey.
See ya. Just on my way out. I was going to go to that new home. What's the best one? The one on the west side? Do you need anything? I'd be glad to take
Your shopping spree? It's canceled. You're not going anywhere, Dinah. We are going to have a little talk.
You really meant what you said about Alan Michael.
It's been 3 weeks since we made him president. And he's already running the company into the ground, Alex. We've got to do something.
We? Oh, me, Alan. It's a product of your own making, you know. I never wanted to give Alan Michael the company in the first place.
And what's been on your mind, Alex? You obviously are preoccupied with something. Could it be Fletcher Reed?
What have you heard?
Well, I heard that he quit. Now you tell me. What's going on between you two?
Absolutely nothing. Hasn't been in a long time.
Well, he's obviously affected your mood in some way. Shall I ask Roger? Would he know?
Mr. Thorpe, we were expecting you.
It's Holly. She's decided she's in love with him.
Holly has always been in love with Roger. Fletcher, really? Well, no wonder Roger's been looking so sour here lately.
Okay, everybody clear on their assignments? One change. Denise, you're going to be covering the mayor's press conference, and you've got half an hour to get there.
I thought Tangi was covering this.
Yeah, well, she's been delayed.
I'm sorry, my alarm clock died. You finally made it.
You still have to cover the press conference.
Wait, I did all the research.
Give it all to her.
Well, what? What's going on?
We are seriously understaffed. I need your help editing and proofreading. We'll meet about that afterwards, okay?
Right. Yeah,
Where's Nick?
And what about Fletcher? I mean, is he ever coming back?
Fletcher doesn't seem to be here now, does he? He has obviously left us.
Well, what am I going to tell my readers? They're going to want to know why he
stall
quit.
them, Tiffany. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Let's get to work. Lots of work to do. What's going on? Where's Nick? I don't know. He didn't show up yet. He's probably leaving us in the lurch, just like his roommate.
Holly, that doesn't sound like Nick.
Well, enough about them. We've got a paper to get out.
How long you been standing there?
Since you wrote your last sentence.
I'd say we're coming up on 5 minutes, Mr. Carraway.
Oh.
Well, I guess the great American novel is not going as smoothly as you thought, huh?
It's just that, it's too quiet in here, that's all.
You know, it's a funny thing, the way that insanity of the newsroom gets into our blood, huh? I mean, all that noise, action, people yelling, fighting, screaming with one another. And then we learn to write through it all. I guess you just miss it.
No, not a bit. And if you miss it so damn much, what are you doing hanging around here?
I'm not going in.
Why not?
I quit, too.
You can't do that.
Excuse me, I have places to go.
I have things to say. You're gonna be late.
Am I in trouble?
Oh, can it, Dinah, please? I really don't want to hear your act, although I have to admit, it's almost perfect. You've got the batting of the eyes down and the fake crying. It's very, very convincing.
Why are you so mad at me, Blake?
Because I can see right through you, Dinah, and I'll be damned if I'm going to sit around and watch you hurt your father. He may love you so much that he is blind to your games, but I don't. So I'm going to put a stop to it right now.